What is going on, guys? My name is TommyLeachy and my balls have dropped. Nah, not really. What's going on, guys? My name is FIFA Raw, and I'm going to be covering for TommyLeachy while he's on holiday for the next couple of weeks. He's asked me to do 3 Football League talks while he is away, and this is going to be the first of the 3 for the 10th of August 2012, so 2010 then. What the fuck am I doing? And yeah, let's get this started with the Championship. And of course, the biggest bit of Championship news this week is that Championship new boys Charlton were beaten 2-1 by non-league side Tunbridge in an enthralling friendly at Longmead. The game was won due to a fantastic, some people might say, free kick from Franny Collin. And no, I'm just joking. I support Tunbridge and I was desperate to get that in and just to fuck Leachy off. But yeah, starting off with some proper Championship news. And it's that 3 players from relegated Premiership clubs look to be moving back to the Premiership. I think 1 is already confirmed and 1 has had a number of bids rejected, and I'm not sure about the third. The first of which is Stephen Fletcher, who is looking to go to Sunderland. I think Sunderland have had a £12 million bid rejected, or they've put in a £12 million bid. Secondly, we have Kitely, who has successfully made a move back to the Premier League to Stoke. And thirdly, we have Mark Davis from Bolton, who is looking to move back to Swansea under new manager Michael Laudrup. To replace Kitely, Wolves have bought in Pezco from FC Köln in Germany, the Polish right midfielder, and he looks to be a pretty good player for FIFA Ultimate Team next year. Well-rounded stats, including really good pace. Remember, this series is as much as about FIFA as it is real-life football. Next, we have the news that Huddersfield have bought in Cardiff centre-back Anthony Gerrard, the cousin of Steven Gerrard, the player who missed the penalty in the Carling Cup final this year. And he hadn't played for Cardiff since he missed that penalty, and should be a pretty decent buy for Huddersfield. And on the topic of Cardiff transfers, they're looking to bring in 2 players, the first of which is Liam Lawrence, the Portsmouth right midfielder who was at loan with them for the last 6 months of the last season, and they're looking to bring back Craig Bellamy, who has had a fair few stints with them, and would be an extremely good buy considering he was one of Liverpool's best players last season. Also, Watford have bought in Alex Gil, the player who was on loan at the Granada for last season, or last couple of seasons I think, and scored a fair few goals for them. Ever since Watford have been taken over, they bought in a lot of players. I think Watford are owned by the same club, but not by the same club, by the same people that own Vitesse in the Netherlands. And they look to be pretty good next year. You never know. Them and Nottingham Forest spending a lot of money, and we could see them doing very well next season. Speaking of Nottingham Forest, Daniel Ayala has joined them on loan from Norwich, the young Spanish centre-back, and he looks to be a pretty good prospect, and hopefully he'll do pretty well for Nottingham Forest next year. Sheffield Wednesday have completed the signing of Michael Antonio, the winger who was on loan with them for the last part of last season, and I think scored the goal that sent them up. And finally, Colin Kazim-Richards is pretty close to joining Blackburn, I think it is. Winger who's played for Brighton, he's played in the Turkish league, and he's a well-travelled but still fairly young winger. Should be a pretty good buy for Blackburn, who have brought in a lot of players over this transfer window. Moving on to League One, the home of Leachy's beloved Coventry, and the first bit of news is that Oldham have bought in Jordan Slew on a 6-month loan from Blackburn. Of course, 90 plus pace on Ultimate Team, and I could see him featuring a lot in League One teams for the remainder of Ultimate Team 12 and Ultimate Team 13. Carl Regan and Tom Williams have joined Notts County on 6-month deals. Carl Regan was with Shrewsbury last year, and Akpo Soje, the Hibernian striker, is close to moving to either Preston or Norwegian club SK Brann. It would be interesting to see him move to SK Brann, as it would open up a lot of interesting hybrids for FIFA. You know, you'd be able to get players like Tarek Elianossi and Husseklep into English league teams, as Husseklep has also now moved to SK Brann. In other news, Bournemouth have signed Richard Hughes and Jonathan Meads, and Doncaster have bought in Paul Quinn. Doncaster, of course, were relegated last season from the Championship. And finally, some League 2 news, and I'm going to start off with the AFC Wimbledon have signed Mikel James Ruiz from Dover. Reason why I bring this up is because I saw Ruiz play for Dover last year, because Dover are in the same league as Tonbridge, Conference South for those that are wondering, and he looked really, really good. Should be a really decent buy for Wimbledon, of course. I don't expect him to get ahead of Seb Moore, or no, it's Seb Brown, isn't it? Seb Brown, sorry Joe, their first keeper, and but yeah, he should be a really good backup for them. Northampton have also brought in Henoch McKendy, apologies on butchering that name, and two players from Hull that have moved to League Two. Rochdale have brought in Adebola, and Aldershot have signed defender Sonny Bradley on a 6-month deal. Also, Billy Bowden, the Aldershot winger, has got a call up to the Wales under-21 squad, and this is more of a FIFA 13 upgrade suggestion. You know, of course, under-21, especially for Wales, is hardly prestigious, but it shows he's a decent player and might be deserving of an upgrade. And also, Gillingham and Brentford are trying to sign Charlton striker Paul Hayes, a fairly veteran striker. Of course, this overlaps into League 1 and League 2 news, but I thought I might as well include it in League 2 news, as Gillingham do seem to be the favourites to get him. And finally, for this episode, Rochdale have also signed Ian Craney and Ray Putterill on non-contract terms. And that shall be that for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my boring tone of voice, please feel free to check out my channel. I am awfully close to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, look forward to seeing you all soon. Goodbye.